the Chelsea Flower Show influences the garden world and the trends that we're going to see. And Garden Gnomes is one of those. And I think
that the humble traditional garden gnome is still there, is still relevant. And
no, that was not great. It even gave me a beard.
That was not great.
It's not cute.
What does your pet look like as a garden gnome?
Gosh, and I found a new game on Kickstarter that is totally for us garden folk. You're either ahead on gnomes and behind our gardening or the other way around.
The Helpful Gardeners, the podcast that digs into the buzziest plant trends and news you need to know, regardless of your growing zone. Colin is a skilled horticulturist with decades of growing experience across Canada. Brandi is the greenest of green thumbs with a love of asking questions. Welcome to our Garden Nook.
Hey, before we start the podcast, can I show you something?
Yeah, what's going on?
So I'm super excited. Look at this. Look at this. It's continuing. Look at this.
What's going on?
So this is new. Well, sorry, I'm excited. It's not new. This is a fertilizer I used to use back in Quebec.
Fafard.
It's killer. So this was on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I don't know how old it is, but I was using it 30 years ago. It's organic. It's made from chicken manure. I love this one, Urban Gardener. This is for balcony growers, small space.
No
you don't
way.
need a huge amount of fertilizer, but it's literally...
Are you serious?
So you can salt bay it.
That's so cool. Okay.
Brand new into the West.
Yeah.
And I think all the people that came from Quebec and Ontario, when they see this, they're going to be as excited as I am.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, I'm looking at it and I feel like when it tells you on the front of the bag, this is for vegetable gardens.
Yep.
It's not like we're trying to make you guess what this is for. Like if you were growing a specific thing, then you know, okay, I need to look for this specific fertilizer. What's that one again?
That one is the all-purpose. So the base fertilizer in it is chicken manure and it's organic.
Oh, you're kidding. We have all of these in store.
All of them. We've got different size flowers. We have the Urban Gardener. We've got the all-purpose. And family-owned business. They focused on the East Coast where they were from, and now they're finally expanding, and I genuinely couldn't be happier.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, well, I'm going to go take a look downstairs in the greenhouse then and grab some fertilizer.
When you garden this, you got a new fertilizer.
Yeah, okay. Fafard.
Fafard.
Oh, I like it. Okay, so I was perusing the internet the other day and I found a new game on Kickstarter that is totally for us garden folk. It is called Sprout.
Sprout, okay.
A game about keeping houseplants alive.
Okay.
Do you want to see it?
Absolutely. The irony is you get so engrossed in your game, you forget to water your houseplants.
Probably, actually. It's a card game.
Oh, I thought you were saying like an app downloadable game.
No, it's a card game. You collect nutrients to sprout them, give too many nutrients, and you wilt them. I thought this was an interesting idea. It's not out. Kickstarter is a website that you go onto to sponsor ideas. But essentially, like you have a plant and then you have like nutrients and, sunlight, fertilizer, all of the things that a plant needs. And you have to keep them alive. And I thought, what a cool way of learning how to care for plants.
When it launches, we definitely have to get a copy.
We totally have to. I mean, look, they got little.
So those the icons, you can be like a cactus, a spray bottle, prune. Is it like Monopoly?
Yeah, and they've got jade plant, string of pearls, monstera. Be careful not to wilt your plants. So anyway, I am going to pop up this link. I mean, we're not sponsored or anything, but I'm going to pop up this link and then you can go check it out. And if you want to.
If you want to kickstart.
There you go. Speaking of games, I also found another game that I thought you could play.
Okay.
So this is actually on Google, and this is a digital game, okay?
Okay.
But it's about garden gnomes. And we won't watch the full intro here, but there's an intro that tells you about the history of garden gnomes and everything. And then you launch a garden gnome and it will like fly through the air and it plants flowers along the way. And you basically have to just get like the best score.
So you fire.
Oh, so like, you know what I mean? So
you're firing this gnome from a trebuchet. How do you fire him?
So you just press the space bar.
Okay. So close. But I have to say, gardening is never done.
There's there's always
Too late.
Too late. Too late.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
No, too late. I think.
Oh, you did
not.
it. Try out the other gnomes. And there's other gnomes that you can do. What is this one?
Now.
So I think all the gnomes have different personalities, but this is actually on Google.
How did you find it?
I just looked up, I was looking up like other plant games.
And this came up.
After this Kickstarter one. And then this one, so it's like part of, like how the Google logos are animated. Yeah. So this must have been a logo.
Don't they have an actual name?
Woodmark?
No.
Google Doodles?
Oh, no, they are called Doodles. You're right. I thought it had a proper name.
Well, maybe it did have one and they changed it. But so this one is from 2018. I don't know what it was celebrating, but there is a website. You can actually go on to doodles.google and you can explore all of the doodles that have been on the Google site. Yep. And I'm sure there must be lots of different.
There's fun things. Like I think if you go to the Google page and you type askew, the page tilts. The page goes askew. There's other like fun Easter eggs where if you just type one word and hit enter, the page reacts to what you've written.
I feel like I would get lost in this when I should be out in the garden.
When you should be taking care of your houseplants or planting your 70 meters of flowers is a lot. That is a lot.
Oh, look, she's playing the
bagpipes. The accordion.
Anyway, so I thought that was really cool. I'm going to pop both of these into our show notes. So head down in the description and there's going to be links there, or you can head over to goldenacre.ca/podcast and check out the blog post. And we're going to go in depth on all of these. Speaking of gnomes, did you know gnomes are making a comeback?
I mean, maybe I'm a little biased, but I didn't think they ever would. Don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years, to paraphrase LL Cool J.
There you go. Did you know you're trending?
Is it? What?
It's trending. So get this.
Okay.
Guess what kickstarted the trend of the gnomes?
A Disney movie called Gnomes.
No.
Okay.
The Chelsea Flower Show. We were just talking about how
we got the hint on the last episode. You want to go to the Chelsea Flower Show.
Yes, but you made a very valid point on that episode about how the Chelsea Flower Show influences the garden world and the trends that we're going to see. And Garden Gnomes is one of those. And I think earlier this year we had Gnome and Garden come here for gnome painting. So I feel like that's going to kind of become a more popular kind of event. I've noticed we have a lot of gnomes downstairs.
Well, I remember back in the day, my parents, it's probably where I get it from. My dad was an avid gardener, but he wasn't much for the decor.
Sure.
Let's say that.
That's fair.
But we had some neighbors who were. The vast majority were gnomes. Like that's what you had. You had now there were different ones. There were ones sitting on toadstools and there were, all of that kind of thing.
Yes.
But now you go downstairs and we've got owls and bears and fairy doors and mushrooms, lions and tigers and bears. Actually, we have a jaguar, but we have an orca.
Yeah,
and I agree with that.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's not one size fits all.
No.
Why would it be?
And it's very like personality injected. Yeah,
but to know that the humble traditional garden gnome is still there, is still relevant, and is still coming back. I'm A-okay with that. Jenny loves the decor. We've got bunny rabbits and ravens, and I would never have bought them. I would never have put them out.
Yeah.
But I absolutely put them out because if they're in with all the gardening pots, we put them away.
Yeah.
She loves them.
We have flamingos.
Yep.
And we absolutely dig them.
Yeah.
They're great.
I wouldn't have thought of it. I have no problem with them. I wouldn't have done it.
No. And actually, surprisingly, there was 100-year ban on gnomes at the Chelsea Flower Show.
100?
Yeah.
Wow, that seems like they were real angry 100 years ago.
I don't know what it was. Maybe they just thought that it cheapened it.
I could see that.
Maybe. But they came back to Chelsea and they actually created gnomes that looked like celebrities. And so they got the celebrities on it as well. I would love a gnome that looked like me. I made one for you.
Oh. I mean,
So obviously you love Newcastle.
Yeah.
So I had you in a Newcastle jersey. It's just I forgot about the pruners. It has you with one of those
Do you call that a mattock?
a mattock.
Yeah.
So wrong tool. However, that was your gnome. And then I was like, oh, Gemini, can you turn me into a gnome? And this is what
Oh my God. Okay, that's creepy. Mine worked. Mine's like one of those bobblehead figures.
I know. That was not great. It even gave me a beard.
That was not great.
It's not cute.
No, that's a little
It's not
off-putting.
cute. But like, what other gnome would you have? Like, I'm trying to think. Like, hold on. Let's just. I feel like you're right. Some of these could turn out creepy.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yes.
I feel like in 2026, you're not just doing the traditional gnome, right? You might get cutesy and kitschy and just do, like this little dude, right?
Yeah.
But for the most part, like you could make it so creative.
I'm trying to find a picture of Jimmy. There he is.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Oh, okay. Well, that's hella adorable.
Well, let's see. Oh my God.
That's a Dobbs.
Oh, that should be the trend. Turn your pets into gnomes.
Yeah.
And what would they look like as a gnome?
What does your pet look like as a garden gnome?
Gosh, there's a business idea.
Yeah. You've given me an idea here now. And I mean, he would hate it because like I literally just said, my dad hated decor,
Mm-hmm.
but my dad loved gardening. And, my dad's passed away.
Yeah.
But I should turn my dad into my garden gnome to look after my garden for me.
That's so sweet, though.
And then it's like a little tribute. And he's got a perfect gnome name. His name was Sid.
Oh,
Sid the gnome.
So here's the thing. We should have taken a poll to see, like, around Golden Acre, are you pro gnome or are you anti gnome? Because I still feel like it is sort of like, I don't really know if it's.
You don't have to like them.
Sure.
But anti-gnome?
Like, what did they do to you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I saw this one video from the Chelsea Flower Show. They were interviewing a bunch of celebrities and just asking, like, are you pro gnome, anti gnome? And the responses were interesting. So there was this one who played on Bridgerton, the Queen.
Okay.
So she's like, I actually believe more in fairies than I do in gnomes. So there's like a fairy niche.
Fair, yeah.
Some people were still like, not really into it, or if it was tasteful, or, so I think everyone still has their sort of individuality. It's almost like, the gargoyle movement. There's a lot of people that love gargoyles, a lot of people that love statues.
And some people like the really silly, cutesy ones. Some like the more trad ones.
Yes.
But again,
Yes.
that's what makes it great. When people say something like, "Oh no, I hate garden gnomes" or "I'm against garden gnomes," it's like,
yes,
how?
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
well, no, because I can understand you being like, I don't like them.
Yes, I think it's like a matter of maybe how they've been depicted in movies and stuff. They're very like traditionally they are said to be protectors of the garden, right?
Yeah.
But some people view them as mischievous and like Toy Story, when the toys wake up at night, maybe some people think that the gnomes wake up at night.
I always thought gnomes were like depicted because often when you see a garden gnome, they have a tool. They're doing something. I always saw them as like industrious, hard workers.
Sure. Yeah.
They helped.
Mm-hmm.
Elves and fairies are more the chaotic, live in that ethereal world.
Yes.
And I'm dipping into my worlds of fantasy and Terry Pratchett and D&D.
Obviously not Rice Krispies.
Yeah. Wait, are they elves?
Yes, aren't they?
I thought that was a Keebler elves. I thought they made cookies.
Wait, there's different kinds of elves now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my.
Elf-like.
Elf-like. Okay.
So they're not, they can't be elves?
Yeah.
They can't be full-on elves?
Just commit Kellogg's. I think it would be interesting. Like, think about how many people, gardeners have had a dog or a cat, or maybe their parent or their uncle or their grandfather taught them how to do it. And making a little tribute like that, to some people, they're not going to like it. And that's cool. You don't have to do it.
Yeah.
But to other people, like, I think it would be, I can promise you this, if my dad was alive, I 100% would do it just to piss him off. Because he would find it funny. He would be all grumpy. I don't like gnomes. I'm a stern English man. And then every time he saw it, he'd be like, that's my gnome. So it could be a fun gift. It could be something that you keep for yourself so you remember that person.
Yeah.
Right? There's so many, because you can go now and you can get little Christmas ornaments and they'll paint the family name on them. And they've got every depiction. They've got any combination. They've come up with them because they know how massively diverse our world is now.
Yeah.
Why can't we do that with gnomes?
Hey, there you go. Well, that should give you a lot of inspiration and ideas for 2026, the year of the gnome.
Some of the images get creepy.
They do. And maybe that's still the part of the gnomes that people aren't on board with. And I respect that.
Fair enough.
But I don't know. It's interesting. I don't have a gnome in my garden, but maybe this year, oh, wait, I do have a gnome in my garden. I have the gnome that I painted, the naked gnome.
Oh, right. Yeah.
There you go. Wow.
We're busy talking about garden gnomes and decor. I haven't even done my planting yet.
Oh, my goodness.
So anybody else who is like, I haven't got to my garden and you feel behind, my garden is clean. It's raring to go. My pots are all ready.
Yeah.
I've got my soils, my amendments. I even have my fertilizers.
There you go.
Just kind of missing the one important element.
You can't win them all. You're either ahead on gnomes and behind our gardening or the other way around.
This podcast is brought to you by Golden Acre Home and Garden. Find seasonal inspiration for your home and garden in Calgary, Alberta year-round. Visit goldenacre.ca. The comments and opinions expressed by the Helpful Gardeners on this show are our own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Golden Acre Home and Garden. For more information on everything we covered today and to leave us a voice note, visit goldenacre.ca/podcast. The Helpful Gardeners are on Instagram at The Helpful Gardeners Pod. Keep on growing, gardeners!
Hosting the Helpful Gardeners has been extremely helpful in my gardening journey, but I have a secret weapon that I really want to show you today, and that is the Yard Smart program, developed in partnership between the City of Calgary and the Calgary Horticultural Society. It's so great. I wish more cities across the country had something like this, because they have free online guides for different garden types. So a sun-loving garden, or a perennial garden, or a trees and shrubs garden, or a pollinator-friendly garden. And I love their free videos over on their website, and they cover different topics like gardening on a budget or starting a garden bed from scratch, which, if you've been following the podcast this year, that has been my main garden goal. You have to go online and check it out. Head to calgary.ca/yardsmart, or you can head in-store to Golden Acre Home and Garden here in Calgary, Alberta, and pick up your free copies of their guides today. Happy planting!